In today's video, I'm going to be doing my unboxing and first impressions on the brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there with the brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my unboxing and giving you guys my first impressions on this device. Of course, this is going to be a little bit bigger than its smaller brother, the Galaxy S26, and it also offers some other pretty cool things inside of here. First and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to wirelessplace.com. If you guys would like to pick this device up for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Also, make sure you use code TechRight at checkout so you can get a pretty solid discount on this device. Other than that though, let's get inside this box. Alrighty. So I got the white color. Of course, we have cobalt violet and a few other colors out there. I just feel like a lot of people would not be getting the white color, so this is definitely one of those rare colors out there that a lot of people aren't going to be getting. So we got the white. Let's go ahead and put the phone to the side. We also have a box with a bunch of different stuff inside of here. We of course have our quick start guide, safety and warranty information, our USB Type-C to Type-C data cable, and of course our SIM ejector tool right there. And of course we can use a physical SIM as well as an eSIM inside of the S26 Plus. Let's go ahead and take that screen protector off right here. Always super satisfying. Super nice looking phone right here. I do like this white color. Comes in a bunch of different colors though. Here's a little side-by-side comparison of the sizes of the baby brother, the Galaxy S26 and the S26 Plus. Pretty sizable difference right here. So 6.3 inches compared to 6.7 inches. All right, everyone. So first and foremost, of course, we have this white back right here. Looks like glacier white. Very, very nice color right here. I do like this. Looks very sexy. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be picking up the white right here. On the back at the bottom side right here, of course, we have our Samsung logo. And then we have our camera module setup, which honestly, I think looks much better than last year's Galaxy S25 Plus. I have the Galaxy S25 Plus. I've been using it for over a year now. And yeah, very, very nice inclusion of this little set that we get right under the camera modules. I think it just adds a little bit more of swagger to this device. Honestly, I think it looks better, and I think a lot of people will agree. Kind of looked very, very plain Jane with just the camera modules last year. I didn't think it looked too bad, but this looks much better in my honest opinion. But first and foremost, we have our triple camera setup. For a main camera, we're going to have a 50 megapixel wide angle camera. Our secondary is going to be a 10 megapixel telephoto lens, of course, with 3 times optical zoom. And of course, our third camera right there is going to be a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens with super steady focus on here as well. Right side of the phone, of course, we have this aluminum armor on the top, bottom, and sides of this device. And of course, we have our volume up and down rocker. Just below that, we have our power button. Top of the phone, we have our noise canceling mics. Left side of the phone, we have absolutely nothing. And of course, bottom of the device, we are going to have our SIM tray, our noise canceling mic. To the right of that, we have our USB Type-C port, and to the right of that, we have our speaker. Let's go ahead and boot up this device, though, and talk about some of the specifications that you can expect on the brand new Galaxy S26 Plus. First and foremost, of course, we have a new chipset inside this device. We have the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. Coming up from the regular Snapdragon 8 Elite, we have 12 gigabytes of RAM inside of here and a base model of 256 gigabytes of internal storage. We have 2 different options. We either have 256 for the storage, or we have 512. We have a 4900 milliamp battery inside this device, same as last year on the Galaxy S25 Plus. We have a 45 watt wired charge, which is the same charge as last year's. However, we got a little bit of an upgrade in our power delivery 3.0. The S25 Plus did have it, but it only took us from 0 to 65% in about 30 minutes. Now you can get to about 69% on here in about 30 minutes. So a little bit of a bump right there. We also get a little bit of a bump in our wireless charging. We have Qi 2.2 20 watt charging instead of 15 watt charging we saw last year on the Galaxy S25 Plus. And we also still have the same 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging. We still have the same dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X display, 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus, and a peak nit brightness of 2600 nits, as well as Android 16 UI 8.5 out of the box. All right, everyone, so here is the brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus side by side the regular Galaxy S26. And as you guys can see, it is a much larger display in here. So if you guys are used to bigger displays, if you guys want something closer to a tablet, or if you just have bigger hands in general, the Galaxy S26 Plus is maybe the handset you guys want to pick up over the regular Galaxy S26. Display, again, looks absolutely beautiful. Samsung does it best with those punchy colors on here. It looks really, really good. You're not going to have any issues with this. As far as the fingerprint sensor goes, very, very quick, very accurate. No issues right here at all. Beautiful. We have our Now Brief. We have a bunch of new artificial intelligence features on this device. It looks like there hasn't been any crazy changes coming up from the Galaxy S25 Plus, so I believe it's safe to say that you don't need to upgrade to the Galaxy S26 Plus from the Galaxy S25 Plus. I think it's very safe to say that if we swipe down from the left side, we get our notifications. Swipe down from the right side, of course, we get our quick toggle menu right here. We have our airplane mode, flashlight, auto rotate, scan QR. We have our interpreter. We have multi-control, of course, wireless DeX. So if you guys are, on a vacation, just like I was in Japan, I actually use this on one of their TVs because they did not have Netflix or anything embedded into the TV, but I use this on there with a USB Type-C to HDMI cable, and I was able to use it like a computer. Beautiful, beautiful desktop experience on DeX. Lifesaver when you're traveling, when those hotel rooms or wherever you're staying does not have any Netflix or YouTube embedded into it. We also have Smart View down here. We have modes. We have nearby devices. We have, of course, our Smart Things. And of course, our media output right there, which you guys can go ahead and customize. The things that I do want to go ahead and take a look at, of course, are going to be the camera. I want to take a look at the speakers, see how those sound compared to the Galaxy S26. And of course, take a look at that beautiful display on a 4K video. But all in all, this is essentially what you're going to be getting with the Galaxy S26 Plus, just a bigger version of the Galaxy S26. I believe with a faster charging rate as well. I think we had 25 watt charging on the Galaxy S26, and we have 45 watts. So we have a whole 20 watts more for our wired charging experience on this device than the regular Galaxy S26. Beautiful to see it. Of course, we have a little bit of bloatware inside of here, but they're usually applications that people usually use, other than, of course, maybe Netflix. Some people don't like that. We have Spotify, Instagram, and of course, Netflix. We have our Google Messenger inside of here as well. We have Facebook, and that's essentially all we have in here. Getting into the camera on here, of course, we have our quick controls right here. This is going to be able to change your aspect ratio. We can go ahead and change our megapixels. So if we want to use the full 50 megapixel lens inside of here, you guys can go ahead and do that. We have also portrait mode on here. We of course have video, and we can actually shoot all the way up to 8K at 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second at 4K, Full HD of course at 60 frames per second, and HD at 30 if you guys would like to. Same thing for the front facing camera, other than it not having 8K. So no 8K for the front facing camera. Of course, we're going to have a solid camera on here for the price tag. Let me go ahead and take a quick little photo real quick. Very quick shutter speed right here. As you guys can see, offers very solid detail in there. We're going to go into a full review for the camera later on, so definitely stay tuned with that. Also, we're going to be doing our comparisons between all of the Galaxy S26 lineup, including the S26 Ultra. But let's just go ahead and take a look at the last couple things. Let's take a look at those speakers, and let's take a look at this beautiful display. Let's go ahead and take a look at these speakers on the Galaxy S26 Plus. Let's go for that Galaxy S26. So for some reason, I don't know if it's just my brain doing it, but the Galaxy S26 Plus seems a little bit louder, in all honesty. So I would say the Galaxy S26 Plus is a little bit louder. I don't know if it's because it's a bigger phone and we have a bigger speaker inside of here or whatever. Sounds a little bit louder to me though. Both have the same quality as far as bass goes. Very nice clarity on these speakers. They're solid, good, all-around flagship speakers on these devices. Very, very loud, very decent quality. Clear. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the display on YouTube. We're going to be watching the quality at 2160p by 60 frames per second HDR. Let's go ahead and see how this looks. beautiful looking display on the Galaxy S26 Plus. Honestly, I think the whole lineup of the Galaxy S26 devices look excellent. So no surprises there. When it comes to Samsung devices, they tend to have very, very punchy colors, amazing looking display right here. But as far as the Galaxy S26 Plus goes, this is looking like a pretty solid device. Obviously, if you have the Galaxy S25 Plus or if you have the regular Galaxy S25, probably not the time to upgrade to the Galaxy S26. I would say maybe for the people that have the S23 or something like that, maybe S22. Now is a time where there's enough upgrades that it's actually necessary to upgrade. And obviously, there's just a lot of people that hold on to their devices for 7, 8, 9, some people 10 years. Saw a video recently of them holding onto their device for a decade now. So it's all up to you. Pretty solid phone right here. If you guys do want to pick it up, again, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Of course, use TechRight at wirelessplace.com to get a pretty solid discount. Yeah, like what I'm seeing so far. And of course, for more videos just like this, hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.